All right, let's keep it moving here. Mac, take us over your pick for NFL Week 4. What do you got for us?
Buccaneers plus 3.5. This is simple. I think the Eagles have underperformed all season. If you look at advanced stats, they could easily be 1-2 or 0-3 even. The Cowboys game, the Chiefs game, they were outplayed, got that turnover in the end zone. And then last week with the Rams, I mean, you give them all the intangible credit for Jalen Hurts yelling, "Hey, make sure to block the kick, guys," or whatever on the sideline. But I don't believe in the fairy dust of the Eagles. Um, People are like, "Oh, well, the Chiefs did it. Oh, well, the Patriots did it. They always won these close games." Yeah, they won multiple Super Bowls over decades of success, or a decade of success in the Chiefs' case. I'm I'm not gonna just give the Eagles that credit. The Buccaneers, I get why this line has moved from 2.5 last week, but the injuries, you lose one receiver in Evans, you gain one likely in Godwin. I think Tristan Wirfs likely being back is a bigger deal than either of those receivers. Baker Mayfield playing better than Jalen Hurts right now. I think you have the better team. No, you don't have the better team. You have a good team versus a really good team. It should be a pick 'em line with the Eagles being on the road. Instead, I'm getting the 3 points and the hook. I will take the Buccaneers.
Yeah, an Eagles team that has trouble with this Buccaneers
That's
team.
true.
And I saw a note that the Eagles were going to fly down a day early to get acclimated to the heat down there in Tampa. So in the back of their minds already, they're they know that they had trouble down in Tampa in the Florida areas, and deciding to get down there. But I agree with you. Like we can easily say that this Eagles team could be 1-2 at minimum, if not 0-3 for sure. If there wasn't some drop passes by CeeDee Lamb in week one, and we'd be having a different conversation about this Eagles team. And yes, give them credit for coming back last week and making a competitive game in the fourth quarter. But the opportunity was there for the Rams to win that game. And like you mentioned, that block field goal by Jordan Davis.
Two
And yeah,
back to
and
back in
return,
the fourth quarter. What are the
yeah,
chances?
returned it to the house. And unfortunately, if you had the Rams on the spread last week, plus 3.5, plus 4.5, you're so probably a little sour about that one there. So, yeah, Bucks plus 3.5 here for Mac for week 4. Uncle Dave, what do you got for us?
You want my take on this game, or you
Yeah, go
want me?
ahead. You gotta give us your take and then take us into
I,
your pick
I,
as
I
well.
want your take on the Rams Eagles game, Mr. Essler. You go back a long time, like at least 5 years before my time. Was that the worst beat in the history of sports betting? Rams plus 3.5?
No, I think the worst beat I had was in the NBA about 15 years ago, but it wasn't a good beat. That's for damn sure. But I do agree. I do agree with you with the Bucks for everything you mentioned. I mean, I think the Bucks played the second half of that last game, looking ahead to this game a little bit. You guys mentioned that a couple of years ago Tampa Bay took them out in the wild card round, and the Eagles already had their shot at payback. I think last fall
Yep.
in Tampa Bay, and the Bucks beat them handily. So, does Baker just own them or what? I mean, I think maybe he does. I mean, you guys mentioned it. The Eagles could have lost to Dallas, should have lost to the Rams. They weren't elite in Kansas City. They could be 1-2 very easily. You guys are absolutely right. So, yeah, I love the Bucks too, there, Mac.